Welcome to Channel X TV. Delighted to be joined by Bethan today, one of the speakers at our TikTok Sellers Summit taking place on the 8th of October in London. If you've not got your ticket already, then retailx.events is the place to go to book your ticket. But welcome, Beth. How are you?
I am very well, thank you. How are you, Chris?
I'm great and really looking forward to the conference. But before we get to talking about the TikTok Sellers Summit, who are you, Bethan, and what do you do?
Of course. So my name is Bethan Mair, and I am the social and content manager for the brand Candy Kittens. If you're maybe not so familiar with the brand Candy Kittens, it is
I
the
like the word candy.
we like the word candy, absolutely. Very sweet. So Candy Kittens is the fastest growing confectionery brand in the UK. It was founded in 2012 by Jamie Lang and his business partner, Edward Williams. I personally sit within the marketing team and I work very closely with Jamie, our founder, and Ed as well. I work very closely with the creative team to help set the tone and the look and the feel of all of our content from a very digital lens. So I manage the organic social media and our content strategy across all of our digital platforms. I concept and produce lots of different content series that live both on our Candy Kittens channels and then also on Jamie, our founder's channel, that help connect him with the brand too. And I guess my role is very much to tell the Candy Kitten story in a very fresh, digital first way that really helps our community stay really connected. And of course, our ultimate aim is to sell sweets. I would say,
Talking of which,
yes.
tell us about Candy Kittens on TikTok and your success there.
Sure, of course. So Candy Kittens and TikTok, it's a very exciting platform. I think the food and drinks industry on TikTok has been booming. And I guess for us, we've been really trying to find the balance of how we tell our story of a brand. We're quite a premium brand in the UK. And so we've been really trying to find the balance between telling the brand story and educate about our sweets at the same time as really utilizing the app for its in-app purchase space as well. Obviously, that's very exciting that it's this new app that now is such a tool for businesses to use to sell their products as well, which is exciting. So we show up on TikTok in a very fun and engaging way, but we also are very protective of our brand identity and our storytelling as well.
So you're speaking at the TikTok Sellers Summit. In fact, you're going to be on a panel there, but why are you excited about the TikTok Sellers Summit? Why did you want to be involved?
I've been so excited to be involved with this. I am really looking forward to connecting with people. I'm such a people person. I love collaboration. I really think collaboration is power. I really like to build relationships. And I guess having really open conversation about this very ever-changing digital space. TikTok is still so new. It's such a new platform and it's always evolving. It kind of went from this app that we all downloaded during lockdown, and I'm sure we all love dances on
Countless
there
hours.
hidden on my TikTok space, but it's kind of become this very powerful brand tool for both selling our brand and selling our sweets. So I'm really excited to meet other brands and other founders and other people, and I guess learn from some really fantastic industry leaders. There are so many tips and tricks that I think we can all share, and I'm really excited to be a part of that exchange.
Now, you're going to be on a panel with Darren from eDesk and Lily from Wild, talking about everything from trends to transactions, how TikTok drives real-time shoppable content. But getting down to the nitty-gritty, what can delegates expect to learn specifically from you at the event?
Great question. So one of the things I hope people can take away from me personally is how to really use storytelling. So my background is in performance. I worked in theatre. So I guess taking my energy from behind the camera, from in front of the camera, sorry, and then how you take that to behind the camera to help create and produce really good kind of entertaining and lifestyle content that isn't just about these quick hit sales tactics. It's about that long-term brand storytelling that really cuts through. I am really hoping that people can learn and we can discuss the differences between that very reactive kind of urgency driven content that drives those very instant app purchases, and then also that content that builds that long-term brand equity, and sort of how you balance between those as well. What else can people learn?
Yeah. Well, I think that this is really important, the storytelling, because the TikTok Seller Summit is part of our Retail X Autumn Festival.
Yes.
One of the other conferences is Channel X World. And so many people that go to Channel X World are used to selling on marketplaces or channels where you just list a product and wait for it to sell and maybe pay for retail media. Whereas TikTok is a totally different story. And TikTok, by the way, has been part of Channel X in previous years, but it's become such a important emerging channel that it's got its own stream, its own conference now, the TikTok Sellers Summit.
Amazing.
But I think for a lot of people, they're really going to be wanting to hear from you about how you do the storytelling on TikTok, because it's very alien to most of e-commerce, where the storytelling is done. Oh yeah, here's my about me page on my website.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, as well as speaking at the TikTok Sellers Summit, you're obviously going to be there all day. What are you hoping to learn yourself at the summit?
I think I'm very excited to learn how other brands and other people are creating this urgency to, I guess, drive conversions without relying too much on discounting and kind of lowering our product price. So I'm kind of excited to learn how other brands are kind of navigating that, keeping the value of their product, but then also creating that urgency to buy. I'm also very excited to see and learn a bit about how other brands and individuals are managing to show up every day. It's an app where you have to be so active, and we all have limited time and resource, and sort of what systems and tools and team structures that other brands and other companies and other people are putting in place to really stay consistent as well.
I think my top tip on that is reusable content that you can use again and again and again in different ways, so that you have got something to post every day without necessarily having to get behind the camera yet again.
Absolutely.
So the TikTok Sellers Summit is on the 8th of October, just a couple of weeks away in London, and tickets are available for all brands and retailers for free at retailx.events. But who are you hoping to meet at the Autumn Festival? Who are you hoping signs up and gets a ticket? Who do you want to actually meet at the TikTok Sellers Summit? Is it industry competitors? Is it partners that can help grow Candy Kittens business? Is it the platforms themselves?
Like I mentioned earlier, I really love collaboration, and I guess I'm such a people person that there are some individuals that I'm really excited to meet and connect with in this space. One of them is I'm very excited to catch up with Daisy Kelly, the founder of Glow For It. I think she's a really, really good example of how founder-led storytelling and that really community-driven marketing can really cut through. She's kind of owned the TikTok space with that very bold, very digital-first approach to her content and her brand. And I need to thank her personally for the growth of my own lashes. So that's
and we actually spoke to Daisy Kelly a couple of weeks ago, so I'll put a link just below to the interview with her.
Yes, absolutely. And the other brand is Wonderskin. I think they've really been nailing it. They are another brand that I'm constantly adding their products to my personal cart. So they're an interesting brand that I'm looking forward to hearing from as well.
And I think that's really what the Channel X World, the Autumn Festival, and the TikTok Seller Summit is all about. It is about the networking, the meeting people, the sharing ideas, and everyone growing their business and experience together.
Yes, of course. So exciting.
Yeah, so Bethan, I want to thank you so much for your time today. I'm really looking forward to meeting you in person on the 8th of October. And as I say, if anyone wants to meet you in person, the best way is to go to retailx.events and get a ticket for the TikTok Sellers Summit and see you there.
Yes, absolutely. We'll see you all there.
Thanks so much, Bethan.
Thank you so much. See you very soon.